Hello, everyone. We're out at Trinity Christian School today, and we're interviewing a lot of the graduates for our 2014 class. And our first graduate today that we'll be interviewing is Miss Olivia Strick. Hello, Olivia.
Hi.
So good to have you. You excited about graduating?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
I bet you are. I bet you are. So it's cap and gown day. You get your pictures taken. Everybody gets together. I guess all of you all are pretty excited.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very excited.
All right, tell us about some of the memories you have here at Trinity. You've been here for, a few years?
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell us some of the things, when you first came into Trinity, how you found it.
Well, I came here because I was used to the private school environment, and moving from South Carolina, my parents didn't want to just throw me into public school, so we found Trinity and just found that it had a really great reputation as a Christian school.
Mm-hmm.
And so my first day I was pretty terrified because it was about twice the size of my old school, so
wow.
I was used to a very, very small school,
Yeah.
and I wasn't used to more than one building.
Uh-huh.
But the people here are really great, and my class just really welcomed me in and showed me where to go.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you met a lot of new people.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about some of the memories with some of the people that you met over the last few years here at Trinity, and maybe some things that stand out to you that really made a difference to you.
One of my really good friends now, the first day I met her, I walked into class and she was quoting The Notebook, which is this really romantic movie that I really don't like. And so I was kind of making fun of her a little bit. I was like, oh, that's such a lame movie. And she just turned around and she was like, do you want to make friends here? And she was like so serious. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. And now we're like best friends. So that was just, my cat.
Yeah.
We're good.
Those
okay.
things won't stay on at all.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You'll get the hang of it by the time you walk. Huh?
Yeah, I'm hoping I might just have to staple it on there, you know.
Bobby pins or something like that I think work well for you ladies. But, okay, so you're graduating now. I'm sure you got a very good education. You're looking forward to the next step in your life. And what is that?
Well, I'm actually still kind of uncertain. There are two colleges that I haven't decided between. I'm either going to be at the University of Mississippi or Anderson University, which is a Christian school in South Carolina.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be on one side of the South. Don't know where that might be. Just kind of waiting for the final step from God to tell me where to go.
Yeah. Well, you're going about it the right way there. And what are you going to study now?
I'm going to major in English because I want to be an editor and then eventually have my own publishing house.
Now, you sing very well, I know.
Yes, sir.
You like drama.
Yes, sir.
And you love the Lord.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
We wish you the very best. Now tell us about your family.
Well, I have two older sisters and a baby brother. Well, he's not quite a baby, but my older sisters are married and off, and my little brother's going to be here, and he'll be graduating in 2 years, which makes me feel very old. So, yes.
And your parents' names?
And Charles and Kelly Strickland are my parents, and they both live here in Dublin.
Mm-hmm. We wish you the very best.
Thank you.
All right, so in looking ahead now, immediately after you graduate, you guys have plans? You going somewhere?
The week after I graduate will probably be in Alabama because one of my really good friends here, Jameson, is moving to Alabama the week after graduation to go to college. So I'm going to go with her. Oh, there goes the hat again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be with her and just helping her move into her house and everything.
Awesome. Best of luck to you, Olivia.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, our next graduate is Brantley Webb. Brantley, tell us about your family.
I have a brother. He lives in LaGrange, Georgia. He's a soccer coach for Point University.
Awesome.
And I'm a brand new uncle. So super excited about that.
Yeah.
Yes,
what,
sir.
What is boy, girl?
It's a boy.
How about that? They name him after you?
I wish.
Gosh.
You know. My dad lives in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
And I live here with my mom.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. What's their name?
Sir.
What's his name?
My mom's name is Brenda Webb, and my dad's name is James Webb.
All right. And your extended family, your grandparents and all?
My grandparents on my mom's side lives here, and my grandparents on my dad's side lives in Tennessee.
Yeah, give us their names.
You have Minnie Mae and Charlie Frank, and he passed away a couple of years ago. And then in Tennessee, I got James also, and then Darlene would be the other one's name.
I know they're all proud of you.
Yes, sir.
I bet you're proud of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Well, you work hard for some grades.
Sure did.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
It's difficult, isn't it?
It sure is.
You have to study a lot?
No, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, you got a good work ethic then if you've been studying a lot.
Absolutely.
What are you going to do next?
I'm going to further my education at Point University where my brother is and also play soccer. After that, I'm going there to get my majoring in business and minoring in sports management and biblical studies. And then what I'd like to do is move to Missouri and start my career climbing the corporate ladder at Cerner.
Awesome.
Yes,
You have
sir.
some lofty goals. You got it pretty well laid out
Yes,
there.
sir.
Though,
Just got to
for-
follow that path.
For a young man, that's right.
Yes,
that's
sir.
right. Staying on the right track
Yes,
is
sir.
important. All right, so we're talking about soccer.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about your success here in soccer.
Well, I've been blessed by God with my talents, and all the glory is to Him. So I hold a couple records here, and I'm pretty excited about
Come
that.
on, don't be modest. Now. Let's share with everyone.
All right.
Our
I hold the
comments.
record for most goals in a game with 7.
That's incredible.
That was a
Was your
long
leg
game.
tired?
It sure was.
I bet so.
Yes,
How
sir.
many did you try? How many goals did you actually come close to? Did you miss a few?
I
or-
did.
I guess
I
so.
did.
It's 7.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Do you know how many you actually attempted?
I don't.
You didn't look
It was
back,
a
you
long
just
game.
know it was 7.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That is. What's the closest to that? Like 3 or 4?
Probably 3 or 4 on the.
Yeah.
On the
And that's a lot of
inside.
goals.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. All right. And in soccer, what are some things that you really learned?
It's really about becoming one as a family when you play soccer. You want to have good chemistry, and you're always going to have some players that are better than the other ones, but it's about those players making the younger guys better and forming that chemistry that a lot of teams don't have. And so when you know where everybody else is on the pitch, then you know you can work together. So that's the main goal.
Yeah. So you played all your years here.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. You got a lot to be proud of.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, let's think about memories other than the 7 now.
Okay.
I mean, that stands out. What's the other acclimate?
Okay, I had, in 8th grade, I broke the most goals for a season with 29. Yes, sir. And then I have the overall career record with 117. Yes, sir.
17. That is incredible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so let's think about 1 or 2 people, maybe a couple of friends, either professors, teachers, administrators, maybe someone in the community, your church, what have you, that really helped you a lot along the way, encouraged you. Let's thank them now.
The biggest one would definitely be my Bible teacher, Mr. Chuck Grims. Coming in to this senior year, we went to senior camp, and I had a lot on my heart, and he really was there for me because going through a divorce when I was younger had a big effect on me, and I bottled everything up.
Yeah.
And so finally he helped me forgive my dad, and so that was a huge step. So he's been there for me, and we talk all the time. And the other person that's one of my bestest friends here is Weston Bedingfield. And the greatest thing about coming to Trinity is you form a spiritual bond with people. So you can call them and talk about being a Christian, and you don't have to worry about being ridiculed or
Sure.
being called hypocrites and stuff
Right.
like that. So that's
It's
probably the
okay to
best
be
thing.
weak at times.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because in that you get strong.
Yes, sir. That's
Awesome.
it.
Awesome.
Yes,
I
sir.
know you're going to carry on the web tradition, the web
Thank
name,
you.
and
Yes,
make
sir.
everyone proud of you,
Yes,
as
sir.
well as the Crusaders.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank
sir.
you. I appreciate it.
All right, our next graduate for 2014 is Josh Strickland. Josh, welcome to you. You excited?
I'm excited.
I'll bet you are, man. You come all 12 years here to Trinity?
No, I went to West Lawrence
Uh-huh.
in elementary school, and then whenever I got to high school, I moved schools.
Yeah, you came to Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And tell us about some of the activities now. I know you've been involved in a lot here at Trinity.
I did football for 4 years, and that's about
That was
it.
your main thing, huh?
Yeah, that was
You
it.
guys have had a lot of success on the football field.
Yeah, we had a year where we only had 1 win.
Yeah, but you sure turned it around.
Yeah.
This last year was excellent. What a year to finish on.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what position and what accomplishments that we could point out for you. What position you played in football?
Position?
Uh-huh.
I played nose my freshman year.
Yeah.
Then I moved to tackle, and then I moved to end, and then
Yeah.
I moved back to nose.
Pretty versatile. Yeah, that's good. That's good. What's your plans for the future, Josh?
Just stay here until next fall and
Yeah.
get my basic stuff out of the way.
Mm-hmm. You're going to go to the community center. You're going to go
Probably so.
to Middle Georgia College. All right. Well, best of luck to you. And what about your parents? Tell us about your parents and your family.
Well, my parents are Angie and Mark Strickland, and I got a little brother named Jake.
What about grandparents?
Wayne Strickland and Virginia Strickland.
All right. We really wish you the best of luck. Now, let's look back at maybe somebody here at school. One of your teachers, maybe that made a great impact on you, or really helped you. Josh.
Coach Bryant. He's been really good to me.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Even like whenever I didn't believe in myself, he believed in me.
Yeah, that's important.
Since I was 13 years old.
Coach Brown. He's all right.
He's a good fellow.
Yeah, he sure is. All right, we wish you the best of luck, Josh. Hey, everyone, we're here with Abby Stevens. Abby, tell us about your parents.
My parents' names are Jean and Dawn Stevens.
Awesome. Grandparents, tell us who they are.
Anna and Wayne Christian.
All right. I know they're all proud of you.
I hope so.
Yeah, you know they are. You've worked hard.
Yes,
you wouldn't
sir.
have that cord along your neck there if you didn't work really hard.
That's true, yes, sir.
So what's your best subject? What's your favorite?
Ooh, that's the hard one.
Huh? You like them all?
Well,
Or you don't like any?
yeah, I don't really like it.
Oh, my. Well, you're honest. Yeah. Well, what are you going to do, though? What's your plans after graduation? Do you know what you're going to major in? Or you just going to go and see where the Lord leads you?
Well, right now I'm planning to go to Geneva College. It's in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, and it's a Christian college. And I plan to major in mass communications and then maybe go to seminary.
Awesome.
Yes,
So
sir.
how did you choose Pennsylvania?
It's actually a long story, but that's just where God led me to go, and I'm just following where He tells me to go.
Yeah, He directed you there, and you're going.
Yes,
awesome,
sir.
Awesome. Tell us about maybe one or two memories that you've had here.
I guess it's just great going to a small school, and we have a very small class, so
Yeah.
we've just had lots of great times together. Senior camp was probably my favorite.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so you got about, 28 total in the class, so you
Yes,
got
sir.
27 close friends, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
Have you gone all 12 years here at Trinity, or
No,
did you transfer
sir.
in?
I lived in Macon until I was like 12, and I came to Dublin, and I've been here since 6th grade. Yes, sir.
I know it's been a good experience for you.
It has.
Trinity's a great school. Yeah. All right, so any professor, anyone you want to point out, any teacher here that really helped you along the way?
Really, they've all been helpful to me. I love all of them, and they'd all be willing to do anything for us.
That's great. That is great to hear. What a testimony.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for talking to us, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. And next, we're talking with Carlin Smith. Carlin, remind everybody who your parents are.
My mom is Tracy Sharkey, and my dad is Floyd Smith.
All right. And tell us about your grandparents. Anyone else?
My grandparents are Linda and David Green.
I know they're all proud of you.
Yes, sir.
And you're excited, aren't you?
I am very excited.
Yeah. You got a lot to look forward to. Tell us about where you're headed after graduation.
I'll be at Georgia Southern University, and hopefully it'll be a great time there. I'm looking forward to
Sure
it.
it will be. It's a great school,
Yes,
a growing
sir.
school. All right, and what are you going to study? Do you know yet?
I'm going to major in business and hopefully go into accounting.
Oh, good. Good with
So
numbers.
far, yes, sir. Math is my favorite.
All right, good. So who's your math teacher? Who's that been?
Miss Cindy Claxton.
She's prepared you well.
She has.
Good. You got a bright future then in accounting if you really apply yourself, of course.
Hope so.
I get the feeling that you will.
Yes, sir.
Anyone besides Miss Claxton? Anyone that was a teacher or coach or what have you that really encouraged you a lot here?
I would have to say two people that encouraged me most are Evan Weingartner and Krista Meadows. They're my track and cheerleading coaches, so they're just two great people that have always encouraged me to do my best throughout high school and my sports and grades wise.
Yeah, you made a lot of great friends, didn't you, here?
Yes, sir,
You're
I
going to
did.
miss them, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
12 years.
Yeah, that's a lot of time to spend with 28 or so people, and I'm sure most of them pretty well been the same.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what about a standout of a memory, something that you would look back on either in cheerleading or track that really just over the past years just really stands out to you?
I think my best memory would probably be winning state of track my freshman year, and then my relay team being back-to-back state champions this past year and this year. So those are definitely memories that I'll keep forever.
I guess so.
Yes,
That's
sir.
wonderful. And what leg of the relay were you?
I was first this year and third last year.
All right. Move right on up there.
Yes,
That's
sir.
wonderful.
Well,
That is
thank you.
terrific. All right, so if you could give any advice to any of your underclassmen younger people that may be watching, and you could just give them some type of advice through their high school career? Maybe they're entering the 8th, 9th grade, they're into high school. What would you tell them?
I would definitely tell them to study hard and make good grades, because it does matter. I know at the time you're just like, oh, it's just one test, but it really does matter in the end. So definitely grade-wise, just study hard.
Got to do your best.
Yes, sir.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you
Best
so
of luck
much.
to you.
Yes.
Hey, our next graduate for 2014 is Drake Scott. We remember you from the gridiron.
Yes, sir.
But you play a lot of sports out here, don't you? You're involved in
Yes,
a
sir.
lot.
Yes, sir.
Been a good experience for you, hasn't it, Drake?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me about some of the people that really made a difference in your life out here.
I would say Coach Grooms and Mr. Guerin, because they really showed me the path to follow Christ, and I got saved.
All right.
And Mr. Guerin saved me.
All right. Now, tell me what advice you would give to underclassmen coming through. Maybe if they just start in the 8th grade, 9th grade, and they're looking ahead and they say, man, I want to do, I want to play sports, or, I don't really care that much about school, or what kind of direction would you give them?
I would say, play sports because it's a fun experience, but more than anything, just keep your grades up, because I played around my 9th grade year and I wish I didn't, because if I would have stayed on the right path, my GPA would have been higher and I probably would have been an undergraduate.
Okay, now, you're coming out of high school. You're about to graduate. Your family's proud of you. All right, let's talk about your family now. Tell us about your parents, grandparents, the support mechanism you got at home.
My dad and mom is a great support. They sat me down and asked me what I wanted to do, and I told them I wanted to pursue a coaching career and get my degree at Georgia Military College, and then transfer to Georgia Southern. And then my grandmama, she always kept my head on right, because she was a teacher for 31 years, and my auntie was also teachers, and they always taught me what to do and what was right from wrong, and told me to keep my head on straight, and always kept me in the right path. So I always had somebody telling me what to do.
That's good. That's good. And they're going to follow you on to college. Where are you going to college?
Georgia Military College.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Tell me about how that's going to be for you.
Well, hopefully I'm a tryout for the football team June the 21st, and if I make it, then I'm going to play football. And my brother wants me to play, and he's a big influence on my life because he was a good football player back in his day.
Yeah.
So he keep me straight and tell me what to do.
Good. You got a lot of support, Drake.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're all proud of you, you know it?
Thank you.
Hey, let's look back now on a memory that stands out to you over this past year or so. Something that just really stands out from going to Trinity Christian School.
I kind of have two. The first one is homecoming game. We were down. It was overtime. It was 6-10. And Gunner threw a Hail Mary pass to TK. And then we won. It was the best experience ever because that was the hardest game we ever played.
Yeah.
And the second one will probably be breaking the state record in shot put and just having all the people supporting me and winning the state championship for the second time in a row.
50 what inches?
50 foot 6 inches.
50 foot 6 inches.
Yes, sir.
How far did you beat the earlier record?
I beat it by one feet.
By a whole foot?
Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Okay, our next graduate for 2014 is Lauren Rollins. Welcome, Lauren.
Hi.
Hey, remind everybody about your parents, who your parents are.
My parents are Terry Rollins and Renee Bolden.
Yeah, and what about grandparents? Anybody we want to point out? In the extended
Yes,
family?
Betty and Bobby Holton and Juanita Rollins and Tennis Rollins.
Oh, you know they're proud of you, aren't
Yes,
they? How
they
many
are.
times have they told you that?
I know, tons.
That's good stuff. Well, I know you like to sing. I know you're a smart person. I know you love the Lord. So tell us what your plans are after graduation.
My plans are to go to Valdosta State University. I'm not really sure what I want to major in yet. I have a few options, but I plan to succeed in whatever I do, so I'm
you
excited.
will. Yes, you will. Tell me what your favorite song is to sing these days.
I'm not really sure. I sing all the time in church, so I have tons of favorites. But yeah, we're singing here for graduation, and we're singing a Carrie Underwood song called, I forgot what it is, but it's a really sentimental song about, graduating and moving off. And so I know the whole crowd is going to be crying. So I know my mom will.
I'm sure. I know they're going to miss you.
Yes.
Tell us about all the plans that you have. What you're going to study, where you want to wind up, if you know that.
Like I said, I'm going to go to Valdosta State, and then I eventually, either after 2 years or my graduate school, I want to go to Georgia. I want to end up there, and then I want to come back and, help my mom out, and, because my sister's in second grade, so I want to see her grow up too. So, the future, that's up to God. So, but I'm excited whatever He holds. So,
Tell us about some of your memories here, some things that really stand out.
definitely sports. I'm a cheerleader. I play tennis and I play soccer. And so those memories have been amazing. I'm definitely going to miss it. It's going to be very emotional coming back and not being here cheering on the sideline or hitting on the court. But I've had an awesome time playing sports. And, of course, singing with praise band and the ensemble. I've just had an awesome time serving the Lord here. And it's definitely grown my relationship more.
Who stands out to you if you had to pick one or two people that really helped you a lot?
I would have to say Coach Groom's our Bible teacher. He has been with us for 3 years now, and he's definitely furthered my walk with Christ, and he's definitely been influential in my life. And then it's really hard to say, a specific teacher because they've all just been awesome and helped me so much, each individual, and I couldn't ask for any better people. So.
Tell me about the experience here at Trinity Christian School. If you could sum all that up in maybe a sentence or so, what would you say about TCS?
It's definitely been fun. It's definitely, a small atmosphere. And I came from West Lawrence, and I've had an amazing time here. And definitely the small atmosphere, and it's helped me a lot academically and, of course, spiritually. And it's just been an awesome time. I couldn't ask for a better school to represent the last 4 years.
All right, our next graduate for 2014 is Hannah Patton. Welcome to you, Hannah.
Hi.
Hey, you excited?
I am very excited.
Yeah. Have you gone here all 12 years, Hannah?
I started at Trinity in the 5th grade, so I've been here since 5th grade.
Been a good experience for you, I bet.
It has.
It's a great school, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about some of the people who really stand out here at the school, who've helped you through the years.
Well, Susan Frost, my biology and chemistry teacher in high school, is probably one of the most influential people I've had in my life. She's always encouraged me to work hard and accomplish my goals, and her passion for science allowed me to have an interest in it, and she's kind of the reason why I'm majoring in biology next year. So.
Wow, biology, that's
Yes,
interesting. Okay, where are you going to go to school?
The University of Georgia.
All right, and major in biology.
Yes, sir.
That'll be a tough major, but you know it, and that's what you want to pursue. Now, what are you going to do with a biology degree?
Well, my goal right now is to go to medical school and pursue a profession in medicine.
Any discipline, any particular field?
Well, there's a lot out there, and I'm still young in the game, but
Yes,
right
you
now
are.
I think something in obstetrics and gynecology would be interesting for me. I've done a lot of shadowing there, and it's a really exciting field.
What type of shadowing have you done?
For occupational research project here at Trinity, every senior picks a professional to shadow for 3 days, and I shadowed a local OBGYN for a few days and got to watch him do some examinations. I even got to watch a delivery, which is really exciting. So.
Oh, that was awesome. That really got you interested, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about your parents and grandparents.
Okay. Well, my parents are Steve and Amy Patton, and my grandparents don't live in Dublin, but they are Jack and Judy Parrish and Mary Ann Patton. And my dad is currently the pastor at Pine Forest Methodist Church, but we are going to be moving to St. Simon's next month because my dad's been moved to a church down there. So Dublin's been a really good place to live. We lived here for about 9 years, and we hate to leave so many good people here, but we're excited to see what the Lord has in store for us.
I know you are. Thank you, and the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Our next graduate at Trinity is Jameson Mullis. Welcome, Jameson.
Hi.
Tell us about your parents and your family.
Oh, well, my mom is Wendy Mullis and my dad is Frank Mullis. I have a sister named Jordan, who is a sophomore now, soon to be junior, of course. She did pass school. We're all very pleased.
That's wonderful.
And then I have my two grandparents, Buddy and Margie Adams.
Yeah. Hey, Jameson, tell us about some of your memories here at Trinity, something that maybe stands out in your mind as just a terrific time.
Well, I don't know if it was terrific, but my best memory has to be the time that I went through the back door of the office and Miss Beth yelled at me. And I was opening the door, just innocently trying to make some copies, and she yells, "Wrong door!" And I'm like, "No, you said come in through the back." "Wrong door, go around!" "What?" And I close the door, I'll open it again, and she yells, "Go around!" Okay.
Whatever you say. Hey, you got a lot of plans for the future, don't you?
I think so.
All right, tell us about it.
I'm going to go to Auburn University and major in biochemistry and hopefully become a professor at some university somewhere, spend the rest of my life in school.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. You like education, you think you're going to like teaching. What field?
Teach chemistry.
Chemistry, huh? All right, so why are you going to be a War Eagle? There has to be some tie there. You didn't just choose
Because
it,
all
did
my family for 4 generations have gone to UGA, and I just want to rebel in the most innocent way possible.
As long as it's innocent. Yeah, as long as it's innocent.
I wasn't a very good teenage rebel, so I'm trying my best.
Where do you go to church?
I sometimes go to church in the park.
Oh, that's a great new church that's going on.
It's great. It's small, and everybody's very friendly.
Good. I know you'll find somewhere when you go off to college like that, where you keep that network. What would you say to underclassmen who are maybe in the 8th or 9th grade? They're looking ahead, and they really don't know what to think about high school. How would you advise them on that?
High school really isn't that big of a deal. It's nothing to worry about. Develop some good study habits because you may be real smart, but once you get up into 11th and 12th grade, you can be smart, but you ain't that smart. So you're going to have to study. Beware of Miss Frost's class. Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah, that's the one to look out for. Enough said, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Best of luck to you. Congratulations. Okay, now we're with Tatum Orr, no stranger to the camera. We talked a lot about sports. Let's remind everybody about your acclimates. You've had a lot.
Yeah, that's sports, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I played soccer, basketball, track, and I've done cheerleading while I've been at Trinity. And I don't know, I'm so thankful for them because, I don't know, like, my life's always been kind of about sports and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I moved to Trinity in 4th grade, and like I played them and stuff, but they weren't really like, I didn't think I was, really confident in them. And then once I got in middle school and like actually started playing, my coaches just always, helped me and gave me confidence, and I just always kept playing. And I'm so thankful I did. So.
Yeah, sports are great, aren't they, Tatum?
Yes, I don't know what to do
They teach you
without
so
them.
much.
They really do.
You get that team, and you get to develop individually.
Yeah.
So who stands out? Coach-wise, who stands out to you? Who really encouraged you a lot and helped you become a more proficient athlete and person?
Definitely my cheerleading coach, Coach Ron Garner. He's my best friend pretty much. He's always been there for me. He's always, always encouraged me when I was down. Always gave me hugs when I needed one. Like, he's just always been there for me. Always prays for me.
Yeah.
And he always builds up my confidence.
What a great example, huh?
Yeah, he's a wonderful example.
Yeah, you learned a lot. All right, so you're graduating and you're going on to the next step in your life.
I am.
Have you figured that part out yet?
Yes, sir. I've decided to stay in Dublin one more year, and then I want to transfer to Georgia College in Milledgeville. And I think I want to be a physical therapist. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Yeah, I have plenty of time to decide.
Yeah, and let's back up a minute. We got to recognize your family.
Oh, okay. My mom is Charity Below, and my dad is Kellum Orr. And I need to say my grandparents.
Grandparents, please.
Okay, my grandparents are Mary and Tao Orr, and then my other grandparents are Bonnie and Gail Strom.
They're all really proud of you, I know.
They love me. They're always here for me.
Yeah, they love me.
They love watching me play. They've never missed a game. So
I'm sure. All right, so what kind of advice are you going to give to younger classmen that may be watching this and say, what's high school going to be like? Definitely do not, make sure you always study and make good grades, because I promise you it catches up with you. Even if it's one year you do bad, make sure you always try to do your best, because it really will help you in the long run. You take things seriously, don't you? While having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way to do it. You have to do what you have to do.
Just try to get it done and then go have fun afterwards.
Yeah. All right. You got a lot of great memories here. I know you're going to miss Trinity.
I have a lot of memories here. A lot of, stuff that I'll never forget.
Does anyone stand out more than anything else? Maybe one or two memories?
I'm trying to think.
So many, aren't there?
I think one of my favorite memories is, I think when we won region championship for basketball. It was actually this year. And I didn't get to play my freshman year because I was a freshman. And then last year I got really sick, so I didn't get to play for region championship.
So this was the first region championship I got to play in, and I will never forget it because it was one of the best games. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it will always be one of the best memories I've had here. So
That's awesome.
yes, sir.
You'll have those memories all your life.
I know.
And you got a lot more to build.
I know. I'm so ready for them.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, our next graduate here at Trinity is Matthew Lindsay. Matthew, tell everybody about your parents.
They're Olivia and Keith Lindsay, and I live with my mom, and she's a wonderful woman.
Awesome.
And even though she can get on my nerves sometimes, so can my dad.
Yeah. That's just part of being family.
Yes.
Spend that much time around them, it's going to happen. What about grandparents?
I only have one grandparent left living, and she is a Spitfire, and I love her to death. She's funny, and she'll put you in your place faster than she can think about it.
What's her name?
Nandell.
Nandell. All right. I know she's proud of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, tell us about sports and some of the events that you were involved in.
This year I participated in track and soccer for the first year, and I played baseball my 9th and 10th grade year, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Who stands out to you here at Trinity? Maybe a teacher, coach, somebody that really made a difference to you?
Well, I kind of feel obligated to say my math teacher, Cindy Claxton, that's my aunt, and of course Aaron George, he's hilarious, and our new football coach, Coach Hammett.
Mm-hmm. All right, you got a lot of people that are encouraging you. What's the next step for you in your life? Where are you going after graduation?
Well, after I graduate, I'm going to go to Oconee Fall Line, and I'm doing a truck driving program.
Awesome. For
9 weeks, and after I graduate from there, I'm transferring to East Georgia State College, and I'm going to start my nursing degree.
Awesome. Wow. You're going to be diverse, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
How'd you choose that?
Well, my family owns a trucking company, and they always tell me it's always good to have CDLs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have my CDLs whenever I need them. And also I'm going to apply for UPS, so if I get on there, then I'm not going to worry about the nursing program because they make just as good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do well. Uh-huh. Well, you kind of got a good plan going there, huh?
Yes, sir.
What kind of advice you want to give maybe younger people that are going into high school now, maybe in the 8th and 9th grade? What would you tell them?
Study more than I did, and pay attention to your teachers and be nice to them.
Yeah, that's good. That's good advice. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right, next we're talking to graduate Will Leverett. Will, tell everybody about your family.
Well, my dad lives here, and my mom lives in South Carolina, and that's where most of my family's from.
Mm-hmm.
We moved down here when I was 3 years old, and I moved to Trinity last year from Dublin, and I love it since then.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the memories you had over the last year here at Trinity.
Definitely football. We went to the Final Four, and that was a big accomplishment for me. I always wanted to get far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And just a lot of my friends, hanging out with them, for last year, I got to know a lot more people, and got right with God, and it's been an amazing trip.
Good. What's your plans after graduation?
I'm not decided really right now, but I'm moving back to South Carolina. I'm going to go work with my uncle for a little while, and then I'm going to I might go try out at Georgia Military College for football, but I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, you got plenty of time to do so. And in football memories, you told us, but what about in any classroom memories? Anybody that really stands out to you? Any coach or teacher that really encouraged you this past year?
Probably Bradley Webb, one of my buddies. He helped me through a lot. When my parents got a divorce and everything, it just helped me a lot. So and he had my back. So that's probably one that stands out to me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're closer to the Lord now than you were when you first came here. That's good. That's good. Stay close to Him. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. And next we're talking to Weston Bedingfield. Graduating this year is pretty exciting, isn't it, Weston?
Yes, sir.
I bet it is. Your parents all happy? Grandparents alike?
Yes, sir.
Hey, remind everybody who your parents are, and let's talk about your grandparents.
Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Bedingfield. And I have currently one grandma, and her name is Dorothy Hartman Bedingfield.
Mm-hmm. All right, now, what's your dad taught you through the years that you need to do in order to be successful in life?
Work hard, and whatever you do, put all your effort into it.
Mm-hmm. That's good advice, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You've always tried to do that, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about sports. Remind everybody what all you've been involved in.
I've been playing basketball. I did soccer and track.
Mm-hmm. And let's talk about some of the major accomplishments that we've had while you've been playing.
Let's see.
There's been a lot of them, hasn't there?
Yeah. I guess I'll do the recent one, track.
Yeah.
We won state. That was really exciting. My first state winning, I guess.
Yeah. So you're a state champ, man. There's nothing like that feeling, is there?
I'm ready to get that ring.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you are, and it's coming.
Yes,
all right, so what kind of advice do you give to a young athlete? Maybe kids coming up 12, 13 years old. What would you tell them?
Well, like my dad said, put all your effort into it and work hard.
Work hard, right. Okay, let's look back at some memories in the classroom. Who were some teachers that made a difference to you?
Miss Price, for sure. She's really prepared us for college. And our coaches, they really taught us how to work hard and stuff. And, that's teachers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We wish you the best of luck in the future. Now, where would you like to wind up? Do you know of a long-range plan? Because you're really young, and most young people don't know. But do you kind of have a plan?
Well, I hope to finish college, and I don't know, whatever I do, get a job in it.
Yeah. You got to have education.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to carry the Lord with you, don't you? You're close to the Lord, I
trust.
Yes,
sir. I am.
Yeah. Where you go to church?
Cattle Baptist.
Yeah, that's a great church. That's wonderful. All right, so all your family behind you, and you're going forward, you're going to carry on a Bentonville name, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, next we're talking to graduate Elizabeth Brack, and most everyone knows your father. He's
Coach
a hard
Brack.
worker. Coach Brack. Coach Brack. We've heard that name a few times today. And he's been on 35 many times. But you tell us about what it's like to live at home with him and what he teaches you as far as the quality of life and how to succeed.
Well, my father's always been there, and he's always such a strong example. Even this morning we were talking about just different types of issues and different things we may not agree with. And he was always telling me how no matter what, that your character stands more than anything. And he was telling me this morning about how that it's important that you don't stand back whenever you see something you don't agree with, that it's important to not be a coward and to go out and show your character and show who you are, because that's what people remember. And he always enforces that you have a strong faith and you always keep a strong character, because your strength is what people rely on.
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Yes,
you
sir.
have to be able to stand up for what's right and have
Yes,
the
sir.
courage to maybe defend others at times.
Yes, sir. And that's something that with his job, and certainly with me going off to college, with being impacted by so many different beliefs and so many different values, it's something to remain or to have integrity with your character. That's something that's hard about.
Yeah, that's good advice. So where are you going to school?
I am going to Georgia Tech.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
That's wonderful. How did you choose Tech?
Well, I'd always been thinking about it since middle school, about what college I wanted to go to, and it was usually between Georgia and Georgia Tech. And I really loved computers ever since I was little. And so for me, the big deciding factor was something I'm passionate about, which is computers, and implying that into a school where I felt like I could best succeed, and Georgia Tech for that was me.
Wow, that's wonderful. Study hard, huh?
Yes, sir.
So you've heard, right?
Yes, sir. I know it'll be hard, but I'd rather, I guess, work hard in those 4 years and know it'll pay off for the rest of my life. So I'm really excited.
Well, we covered Coach Brack, but let's talk about your mom and extended family, your grandparents. Let's recognize them.
Okay. Well, my mom is Tammy Brack, and she is a wonderful woman. I love her to death. She works in Sandersville at Emrys, and she's definitely the strongest woman I've ever met and the strongest person in my life, and she's my best friend. And through so many things in her life, whether it be things with work or personal things or physical things like her getting over cancer and just things like that, I've always just seen so much strength in her, and I'm able to find strength through that. And if there's anybody I want to, I guess, do well for and succeed for, it would be her, because she's given so much to me, and it would be my honor to give something back to her.
That's great. So. Great woman to emulate, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's terrific. Okay, let's look back at a memory. Something at Trinity Christian School that you say is just a terrific memory. If you can pinpoint it to one, I'm sure you have several.
Yes, sir. I've been here since K-5, so it's really hard to look back at one specific memory. I think, and it's hard to, it's hard to, I guess, pick a specific memory. The thing that I guess stands out to me is just our companionship. You know, we're a small class, and so it's strange and it's hard at times to describe it, but our class is bonded so much. You know, we can be in one place and we just all are best friends, and it's something that's really rare for everybody to be your friend, but in our class we're all best friends, and I feel like you know, we could all be together, or it could just be one person that I could just pick out of the crowd, and I know that I would have a great time with them. You know, we're all really close, and just that companionship, and knowing that I can always come to them for anything, and knowing that they'll always support me, you know, as long as I'm doing something in God's will. That's something that is, I guess, unrivaled, and something that's really special, and definitely a memory I'll keep with me for the rest of my life.
So probably about one more question for you. Do you have to maybe help your dad with a computer sometimes? How to turn it on, how to turn it off?
I guess a little bit. But usually, I mean, he usually just focuses on the emails and stuff like that, so it's not that bad. But it's kind of confusing. He comes from a different era. So,
that's right. I just thought we'd poke a little fun.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Best of luck to you. I know you'll do well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And our next graduate here at Trinity Christian School is Daniel Coble. Daniel, tell us about your family, please.
Well, I'm the oldest of three.
Yeah. And, what you got, brothers, sisters?
I got a brother and a little brother and a little sister.
What's their names?
The brother's Drew and the sister's Anna, and they all go to Trinity. One's a sophomore, about to be a junior, and the other's an eighth grader, about to be a freshman.
Mm-hmm. What about your parents? What's their names?
Joel and Amy Coble.
Mm-hmm. And then tell us about your extended family, your grandparents and all.
Right now, I have one grandparent. I call her Mimi, and she lives in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know they're all proud of you and they love you, right?
Yeah, they're pretty proud of me to graduate high school.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big stepping stone. Of course, you're probably going to be leaving home.
Yes, sir. I'm actually within a month. I'm going up to Georgia Southern for summer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what you going to study?
I hope to study something in business management. Mm-hmm. Not really sure what, but just...
You have plenty of time, don't you?
Yes,
Got to
sir.
get that core out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Start out with. And Southern's a good school. How'd you choose that?
I just really liked. I went and visited a lot of colleges, and I just really liked the campus as far as Statesboro, the city I liked, and it just really had a lot to offer. Being a university.
Yeah.
So
it's a great school. Get a great education. Enjoy some good football.
Yes, sir. That's another thing.
You probably know a few people down there already, don't you?
Yes, sir. I know a pretty good bit of people.
Yeah. That'll help out.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's look back at some memories, sports you were involved in, things you did here at Trinity that stand out to you, Danny.
I played baseball my junior year, and played it my senior year, and I played football my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right, and who stands out to you, like coaches, teachers, that really inspired you to be the best you could be?
I have to say it would be Coach Snipes. He was real hard on me all the time, you know, always yelling at me. But
Snipes?
Yes, sir. But you know, he always knew what he was talking about, and knew that no matter what I did, I could always be better. That goes along with football and anything in life, really. I think.
Yeah, you need some hard-nosed people in your life, don't you? To
Yes,
drive
sir.
you on to be better, and he's definitely hard-nosed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Well, what kind of advice would you give maybe younger classmen coming up, somebody in the 8th and 9th grade, going into high school? What would you tell them about your high school experience that you've learned?
You think you have a lot of time in high school. You think that you'll just do it next year, you'll get it together next year, but you got to really just go right off the bat and take it seriously from the first freshman class to the last senior class. That's what I'll tell them.
Yeah. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Our next graduate at Trinity Christian School is Andy Coleman. And Andy, You have had a lot of good experiences here at Trinity Christian School, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what would you put right up on the top shelf?
Region champs in baseball, Final Four in football.
Yeah,
those are my favorite things.
That's right up there, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you got a great family out here, real family atmosphere, a lot of good friends. Let's talk about some of the teachers, coaches, people that really made a difference to you, Andy.
All right, Miss Price is a very good teacher. She's very, I'm sure people have mentioned her. And let's see, Coach Bars, everybody loved him. He's a great coach. Coach Sanders, he'll make you work, but he's a good baseball coach.
That's what it's all about, working, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're graduating from high school. We're looking at where we're going next. What's your plans?
I'm going to Middle Georgia for a year or two maybe, but my plans right now is to go to Georgia to be a vet. So.
Going to be a veterinarian.
Yes, sir.
You love animals.
I do.
All right. Have you had any experience with that, or it's just something you're drawn to?
It's something I'm drawn to, but I'm planning this summer to be an intern or maybe a part-time job at Dr. Kennedy's place. So.
Good, Andy. That's terrific. All right, remind everybody who your parents are and grandparents alike.
All right. My parents are Ann Reeves and Randall Coleman. My grandparents are Gail Coleman, Jimmy Coleman, and Steve Moore.
All right. They're all real proud of you, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
What do they tell you now when you graduate from high school and you're going off to college, or you're going, look, for a couple of years? What are they telling you you're going to really need to focus on in life?
They're telling me I'm going to have to study to make it in college, where high school is a little different. You don't have to study all the time, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have to study and just develop a good work ethic.
I bet you already have one.
I try.
I wish you the best of luck, Andy.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're here with graduate Kaylee Dyers, Trinity Christian School, and you are proud to be a Crusader, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You love the Crusaders.
I do.
We all do in the community, but I know you really do because you've had such a good experience here. You have good grades, don't you?
Yes, I.
Tell me what your favorite subject is.
Favorite subject is definitely history.
History, huh? And like all of history, ancient history?
I really like the history of Georgia.
Oh, all right, Georgia history. Man, you could tell us some stories, couldn't you?
Oh, I probably could.
I bet you could. It is fascinating, when applied right. It's wonderful to listen to
Absolutely.
The history of our state. So is that an area that you're going to go on into and study in college? Or what
I may. I've thought about that. But overall, I'd like to do something in the mission field, so it just depends.
Good, Kayla. Like, you're real involved with your church now?
I am.
Yeah, what church do you go to?
I go to Baker Baptist Church.
Baker's a great church. Yeah, it really is on fire for the Lord, and I know you are. So, what do you do at your church now? Are you involved in drama, or you help teach maybe some of the young kids? What all do you do?
I'm a teacher for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders in the morning, and then at night I do help with the dramas in the youth.
Wonderful, wonderful. And where are you going to school now?
I'm going to be at Middle Georgia College for 2 years.
Good, that's a great choice. And you really, just going to be open there and get your core out of the way and then maybe make a decision from there?
Definitely.
Where would you like to wind up? Do you know at all?
I would love to go to Truman McConnell one day.
Oh, wonderful. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
It would.
You'll get there. You'll get there. Okay, let's look back at our memories now, things you were involved in here at Trinity Christian School. And let's talk about some of those memories. What's some of your favorite memories?
Oh, all my memories on the tennis team.
Yeah.
I just have so much fun every year. We always do the funnest things.
Yeah.
That's where I have a lot of my memories. And also when I was younger, I was in 7th grade, I was sick and in the hospital, and I was new. And that, it wasn't a good memory, but like everybody came to visit me. And it just, ever since then, that's when we became like a family. So like that's just made everything else so special. So.
Yeah, that's. Tell me about a teacher, coach, or someone who really affected you here at Trinity, who really gave you good advice.
That would be definitely Mr. Westgate. I respect him so much, and he's says so many good things, and seeing him being such a good example, it makes me want to be, a good person. I really respect him. He's said a lot of good things to me.
You are a good person, and I'm sure you'll continue to be. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Now we're talking to graduate Erica Day. Congratulations to you, Erica. Graduating. You pretty excited about everything?
I'm very excited.
What's your next step, Erica?
I'm actually going to Georgia College,
Yeah?
and I'm going into pre-nursing. My major will be nursing, and I'm also minoring in Spanish.
Wow. Well, that's good. You'll be able to speak a different language, foreign language, so to speak, and then going into nursing. That's a wonderful field. I'm sure you've already heard how great that is to go into as far as demand. And we all need a job when we get out of college, don't we? Now, where would you like to wind up and work, or do you have a plan or a preference?
I would actually love to eventually work myself up and bring medical care where it's needed the most. Whether that's in America, like bringing free medical care to those who need it, or whether that may be in another country, such as I've been to the Dominican Republic a few times, and I would love to go back down there and maybe help them out medically.
Wow, you got a ministry in your heart. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Erica. Tell us about your parents.
My parents are Dawn Day and Jeff Day.
About your grandparents.
My grandparents are Donnie and Johnny Sheffield and Joe Day.
All right. They're all proud of you. Yeah. What kind of advice are they giving you right now?
Just keep strong in the Lord, keep my head up, and my focus on school.
That's good advice. That's good advice. Hey, let's look at some of the teachers that you had. You know, over the last year or two, who stands out to you? Who really gave you good advice, encouraged you, and helped you learn what you needed to learn?
All my teachers at Trinity have been so great. It's hard just to pick one. I think Miss Frost, Mr. Garrett, and Mrs. Price are all great leaders and teachers who I really believe helped me, mold me along the way.
They prepared you for the next step, haven't they? Yeah, I know you'll do well. I know you'll do well. Let's think about a younger classman that you may could speak to right now. If you could talk to an 8th or 9th grader, starting their high school career, so to speak, that leg of their life, what would you tell them? What kind of advice would you give them?
Just enjoy it. Do the best you can. Keep your grades up, but enjoy it. Don't worry. It flies by so fast.
Time flies.
It does.
We wish you the best of luck.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations. All right, next we're talking to Gunnar Dixon. Congratulations to you, Gunnar.
Thank you.
Graduating, you're pretty excited?
Yes, sir.
I guess so. Your family excited for you?
Yes, sir. They probably didn't think it'd ever come.
But here it is.
Yes, sir.
Tell us who your parents are. Remind everybody your parents and grandparents, too, now.
Chris and Amy Dixon are my parents, and then my grandparents are Jimmy and Wilma Dixon, and then my other grandparents are Jim and Rhonda Barton.
Oh, you got some good upbringing, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? So the foundation's there. What you going to do with the next step in your life?
Hopefully I'll be attending Southeastern University in Lakeland, Florida to get my Christian Ministries degree, and then just see whatever the Lord has for me after that.
That's good. That's good. You have some great plans. Let's look at your experience here at Trinity, maybe some teachers or coaches that stand out to you that really made a difference to you.
One of the big impacts in my life would probably be Coach Grooms. He just, anytime I ever had a problem with my relationship with God or I was struggling, I was just always able to go with him and just go into the Bible, and he was always there to help me out and stuff. So he was a big influence.
That's awesome. You learned a lot from that, hadn't you?
Yes, sir.
Now you'll be able to sow into other people's lives, because we all stumble, we all have problems, we all hit walls in our lives that we need help with.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you learned a lot of that from your father, though, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. He's a great guy. You got a lot of potential in your life, and so do you know where you may want to wind up, where you may want to live one day, or have you really thought about that?
I hadn't really thought about it too much. It's really just whatever the Lord has for me.
Yeah. Got to leave the doors open, don't
Yes, sir.
you? Yeah. What kind of advice would you give young people going into high school?
Just take every moment, enjoy it all, because it happens really fast. I know whenever I was in 9th grade, I was just kind of like, man, I'm ready to get done, get out of here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it really has been a fun time, so just take every moment and take it captive.
Seems like yesterday you were in the 9th grade, I bet.
It really does.
Yeah. Time moves on.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're proud of you. Godspeed
Yes, sir.
to you.
Thank you.
We're here with Hannah Dover at Trinity Christian School, talking to the graduates. Hannah, tell everybody about your family, who your parents are.
My daddy's W.C. Dover, and my mama's Vicky Coleman.
All right. And about your grandparents?
Dottie Graham and Lot Boston.
Okay, they're all proud of you, I know. What are your plans after graduation?
Major in chemistry and go to UGA after 2 years at Middle Georgia.
Good. Congratulations on that. That's some lofty goals. You have good grades, don't you? Yeah, you know what to do when you get there. Study hard, right? What's one of your favorite memories here at Trinity? So many? Yeah, that's what most everyone said. You have so many. It's good to be a part of such a great school, isn't it? What would you tell people about Trinity Christian School?
It's a great school where teachers care about you and the sports are successful.
That's right. That's terrific. Congratulations to you. Best of luck. All right, next we're talking to graduate TK Flowers. TK has been an interesting year, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Been exciting, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Been involved in a lot.
So much.
Yeah.
Senior year goes by pretty fast. So.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some of the memories. Now, I know one or two things really stands out for you, TK.
Well, throughout high school, I made a bunch of memories, but I would have to say my biggest memory is probably my 9th grade year at East Lawrence.
Yeah.
Playing basketball, the all-star on the team in PE, come down on a fast break, and I dunked on him. He was like 6'5". So I'm a freshman. He was a junior at the time, so that made a big statement for me in high school.
Yeah, that encourages you a lot.
That did.
Well, let's look at things here at Trinity Christian School now. People that really stand out to you here at the school, really encouraged you, really helped you grow as a person.
I would probably have to say Coach Robbie Foskey and Coach Grooms. Coach Grooms is my Bible teacher, and he's taught me how to become a better Christian leader or whatnot. And then Coach Foskey is my basketball coach. He taught me how to become a better leader on the court and off the court in life, and put my plans into perspective for going on in the future.
Yeah. All right, you got big plans.
Yes, sir.
Off to college.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it.
Well, I'm going to Columbus State to go into the pre-engineering program there. And then after my 2 years is up there, I will transfer out. I haven't decided where I'll transfer to yet.
You got a close family?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it.
My mother is Stephanie Flowers. My father is Tim Flowers. My grandmama is Bernice Burley. And I have a brother, Patrick Evans, who graduated here 2 years ago.
Carrying on the tradition.
Yeah.
Well, what's it going to be like when you graduate? What are you going to feel like?
It's going to feel good. I mean, it went by so fast. When people told me, don't take it for granted, I was like, hey, that's just you. I'm ready to get this over with. But now, if I knew what I knew now, and back in 9th grade, I would have went a lot harder. I would have went so much harder.
That's good advice. Good advice. We wish you well. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Hey, now we're talking to Spencer Ford out at Trinity Christian School, and we're trying to get a take, Spencer, on all the different approaches into the next step in people's lives. You graduate from Trinity Christian School. You got great grades. So how you feel about going on to the next step in your life?
I feel very prepared. I'll be attending Georgia College, and I just feel very prepared. I feel like my teachers have prepared me for college.
Yeah, that's good. Where are you going?
I'm going to Georgia College and State University in the summer, actually.
Spencer, what you going to study?
I'm going to study accounting.
Awesome. You good with numbers, are you?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we got to recognize your teacher here that helped you so much with math.
Miss Claxton, I guess.
Yeah. You always been a natural at math, Spencer?
Well, no, I just wanted a challenge. I was better at English, but I just wanted a challenge.
Oh, okay. Well, that should be promising for you. All right, so what kind of advice you going to give to younger, maybe freshmen, sophomore, that enter this part of their life?
Just take your grades seriously freshman and sophomore year, so that way you can get your GPA up higher and just be academically successful and listen to your teachers, and that's about it.
Hey, who really motivated you a lot here at school, if you had to pick one or two teachers, coaches, whomever, to do your very best?
Coach Grooms, probably, and Miss Faye Price. She's awesome. So.
Yeah. She'll push you, won't she?
Yeah, she does.
You got a reputation.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I know you're going to do well, Spencer. Wish you the best. Godspeed. All right, next graduate is Carly Garrett. And Carly, remind everybody who your parents are.
Tommy and Ansley Garrett.
And then tell everybody about your grandparents now.
Yes. Leon and Martha Green and Herschel and Jean White.
Oh, they're proud of you, aren't they?
Yes, sir, they are.
Yeah. What kind of advice are they giving you right now?
Just to not get overwhelmed with everything that's going on, like college and stuff, and just to enjoy these last couple weeks that I have with my classmates.
I know you've enjoyed coming to Trinity.
Yes, I've been here since kindergarten. Always been here, so it's going to be weird leaving, but I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, it's the next step in your life.
Yes,
Time to move on. So what
it's bittersweet.
Yeah, I guess so. And you'll look back and cherish these memories so much in years to come. I know people have told you that, but let's look at some of the people that made a great impact on you here.
Well, all of my teachers, especially Miss Allison Rogers, she's helped me a lot in everything with college, and then she was one of my teachers in middle school. She's helped me so much in everything that I've done.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, what about a memory that really stands out to you, something you were involved in that maybe if you had to just choose one or so?
Well, I've done praise band since I was in 8th grade here, every chapel and praise band, so I've loved doing that every Wednesday, and that's something I'm really going to miss about being at Trinity.
Yeah. So you're real involved in your church?
Yes, sir.
In the
I do.
praise band there, right?
Sometimes, yeah. It depends.
Yeah. You'll grow right on into that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that'll fill that part of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to do after high school and you graduated? And you're going to take the summer off and then go to school?
No, I'm going straight into school. I'm starting here at Middle Georgia in the summer, and I'm just going to go straight from summer to fall. Just go ahead and get it done.
What you going to study?
I want to do psychology and be a psychologist, but I'm not positive yet, but that's what I'm looking at.
You got a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get that core out of the way, as we
exactly.
say. And you'll be moving right on forward. Well,
Yes, sir.
give us a little advice now. We're talking to younger classmen, 8th grade, 9th grade, they're coming along. What would you tell them?
I would tell them just to not get overwhelmed with everything that's going on, all of the problems and all that. Just to really enjoy your younger years, because you'll never get those back. You'll never be 16 again, your first time driving, or your first time going to prom. You only have that experience once. So I'd say just really, really cherish and take advantage of those moments.
Tell them right now, the people that are watching, what you would say to describe Trinity Christian School to the community at large.
Amazing, and it's a great Christian place to be. It is raising us with great core values, and with our Bible classes, it's preparing us to go out into a world that doesn't have a Christian view most times, and it's helped a lot with everything and understanding other religions and things and help you be prepared.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Our next graduate is Kyler Garrett. And Kyler, tell us about your parents and your grandparents, if you will.
My mom and dad's name is Casey and Carrie Garrett. My grandparents are Ralph and Christy Barrett, and Charles and Maxine Garrett, and Craig and Rhea Bivens.
Wow, you got a big family. Yeah, they're all proud of you, aren't they? Yeah. What are they telling you right now? What kind of advice are they giving you?
Don't act stupid. Just study and work hard.
That's good advice to start with, man. Don't act stupid. That's good. You like to have fun, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, life is fun. You want to enjoy it. You got to get the work done, though, don't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you graduated from high school. You got a lot of fond memories, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about a couple of those. Something that really stands out to you in sports or in school.
My favorite memory is winning the region championship 2 weeks ago in baseball.
Yeah, man. What a day.
Yes, sir.
That is awesome stuff. Yeah, so what you going to do with the next level of your life? Where you planning on going? What you going to study?
I plan on staying here in Dublin at Middle Georgia for a year or two and going to Georgia College in Millersville to become a nurse practitioner.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
so you like the medical field?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Blood doesn't bother you?
No, sir.
Well, that's a good start. That's definitely a good start. All right, I've been asking a few of the graduates how they would describe Trinity Christian School to the community. If you could just, in a sentence or two, say, this is what Trinity Christian School is all about, what would you say to them?
It's a very laid-back, loving, caring school with a lot of good people out here, and they'll always look to help you.
That's good. That's good. They've helped you a lot.
Yes, sir.
Does anybody stand out? Any teacher, coach?
Coach Grooms and Coach Guerin stand out, but everyone out here is a good teacher, and they'll always do anything to help you.
It's a real family and
Yes,
a
sir.
real team, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Hey, now we're talking to Sarah Horn, graduate at Trinity Christian Schools, and you have acclimated. You have the ropes around your neck that signify that you have done an excellent job. You studied hard, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
And what's your favorite subject?
Probably math.
Math. You love some math. Who's your math teacher?
Miss Claxton.
Miss Claxton, yeah. She push you a lot?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Are you going to go and study some area of math in college? Or
I'm undeclared right now, but I'm thinking about early childhood education.
Oh, that'd be good. Early childhood. You like the little one, be
Yes,
able
sir.
to teach them.
Yes, sir.
So where are you going to go to school?
Georgia College in Milledgeville.
Yeah. Hey, tell us about your parents. Remind everybody who your parents are and your grandparents. Mention them.
My parents are Kelly and Pam Horn. My grandparents are Richard and Evelyn Hughes and Irvin and Ruby Horn.
They're proud of you. You know they are. They tell you that a lot, don't
They do.
Yeah. What kind of advice are they giving you right now?
Just to slow down and enjoy everything before I leave and graduate.
Got a lot of life ahead of you.
Yes,
Where
sir.
would you like to wind up? Where would you like to live one day? Have you thought about that?
I want to live near my parents. My grandparents haven't ever lived near me, and I kind of want my kids to grow up around them.
That's
So anywhere where they are.
Yeah, that'll pay off.
Yeah.
It really will. Hey, let's look back at some memories here at Trinity Christian School. Anything that really stands out to you, something that was, really formative in your life, or, maybe just a great memory, a fun memory?
I think one of my favorite memories is I was able to win a region on my home court 3 years, for basketball.
Yeah, and a home court. Yeah,
3
y'all
times.
have been good in basketball for many, many years, right?
Yes, sir.
So you carried on the legacy. You did your part.
Yes.
Fill that part
Yes.
of the school. That's wonderful. All right, and you're going to miss your classmates, I'm sure.
I am.
Yeah, teachers alike, right?
Yes, sir.
We've been asking a few of the students to describe to the community in a sentence or two what Trinity is all about.
I like Trinity because it's so small, and you can really connect with the teachers. They really help you. You become like a family, and so that's what I like about Trinity.
It's a great school, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, now we're here with Josh Hutto, senior graduate from Trinity Christian Schools. How's it feel to be a senior, Josh?
It feels great. Didn't think I was going to make it.
You had your doubts at a moment.
I did.
I bet you've been doing real well, man. Tell us about your family now. Remind everybody who your parents are and your grandparents, if you will, Josh.
My parents are Bobby and Laura Hutto, and my grandparents are Vera and Luther Beecham and Charles Hutto.
All right. I know they're all proud of you. They're giving you a lot of advice right now, your parents?
They are.
Yeah, what are they telling you right now?
They're just telling me that I just got to keep going so I can be successful.
Yeah. Got to have a goal. What's your goal?
I think I want to go to Vidalia Technical and get a forestry degree there.
Awesome, man. You like forestry?
Yes, sir.
That's a good field to go into. It's real good. Tell us about a couple of memories that you have here at Trinity Christian.
I think one of my favorite memories was homecoming of junior year. It's probably one of the funnest weeks of my life.
Yeah. Real fun.
Really fun.
You're going to miss these guys and girls, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. All right, so that's your favorite memory. Now, if we look at maybe one of the teachers or coaches that stands out to you, really made a difference to you here at school.
Well, Coach Sam Bars, he had to go and help his dad because his dad was getting where he needs help. But another coach is Coach Hammett, one of my favorite teachers here.
All right. We wish you the best of luck, man.
All right, thank you.
Keep working hard. All right, everybody, we're talking to Stephon Johnson now, graduate from Trinity Christian Schools, going on to college to play some football.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell us what you think about that. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good. Had a pretty good high school career in football. I really love the sport, so I want to keep on playing it.
Mm-hmm. You got to work hard at it, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nothing comes easy, does it?
Does not.
All right, so how did you decide on that school? I mean, it's a perfect fit for you?
I wouldn't say a perfect fit, but it's something I want to go and I look forward to.
They welcome you with open arms, don't they?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject at school?
Math.
Math. You're all about math, huh? What you gonna go into then? What's your studies gonna be?
I'm on a major in business management.
Business management. All right. Where would you like to wind up one day if you could choose anywhere?
If I could choose anywhere, it would be NFL. But if that doesn't work out, then my plan B is to come back maybe to Atlanta or somewhere and start a business in the sporting industry.
Good stuff, man. Good. Let's talk about a couple of the memories. You got several here at Trinity. Something that stands out to you over the last year or two.
Something that stands out to me, probably just the good people here. There's so many good people here that I could trust and that I could turn to, and because I know they got my back. So I'm definitely gonna miss them.
Yeah, that's good to hear. That is wonderful. What about a teacher, coach, or somebody that really helped you, that really, touched your heart?
Coach Chuck Grooms, he really helped me. Helped me out a lot. Coach West Gang really helped me out a lot. Krista Meadows.
Right there for you. It's a good school. All right, we've been asking a few of the students, a few of the graduates to describe to us Trinity Christian School in like a sentence or so, how would you describe them to the community?
I would describe Trinity Christian School as a great place to see your kids, learn about God, get great education. Every Wednesday have chapels like a Bible study. It's just a really good place.
Awesome. Congratulations to you. Keep working hard. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, we're here with graduate Nabil Koja. Hey, tell us about your family, Nabil.
My parents are Nurali Koja and Mumtaz Koja.
Grandparents?
I have one grandpa that lives with us, and his name is Charlie Koja.
Yeah. They're all proud of you, aren't they?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Hey, what kind of advice are they giving you, Nabil?
Just stay in school and just take out what Trinity gives us and just go out and just follow through.
So you got to tell us now what Trinity gives you.
Trinity, it's great. It's been a great experience coming to Trinity, and just the teachers and the coaches. They're all right on your backs. Just on you, just consistently putting God's word in you, and just we need to take that out as seniors. So that's been a great experience.
Yeah, Nabil, I've seen you around in the community and what have you, and you seem to enjoy life.
Yes, sir, definitely.
You like to have a good time, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you're on the right track, man. Yeah, you're grounded in the Lord, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
That's good. All right, we've been asking different graduates to describe the experience here at Trinity Christian School. So describe
just the experiences, like I said, God's word, like our teachers, coaches, just consistently putting that on you. That's just had a big impact on my life, and just like I said, take it out with us wherever we go.
Yeah, Nabil, you were involved with a lot here at Trinity, hadn't you?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it.
Well, I've had a lot of great experiences at Trinity, but something that really stood out to me was this year, winning state cross country and winning state track, and this was my first year running in both sports, but it's just been a great experience. Just the coaches and stuff, it's really had a great impact on me. So that's one of my best experiences at Trinity.
Yeah. Nabil, if you look at the teachers, if you look at the coaches, who would stand out to you? Who's really helped you? A little more than others, maybe.
I would say Coach George. He's been one of the closest guys to me at Trinity. I mean, I'm really close to a lot of the coaches, and they're all it's kind of like a smaller school, so everybody knows everybody, and all the coaches get along with you. But somebody that really has pushed me through and has taught me about a lot of parts of life is Coach George, and just God's word, and he's been emphasizing that on me, and just individually he's been helping me out with that. So that's good.
Yeah, you know it is. Okay, so what's the next step in your life? Where are you going?
I'm going to college in Atlanta, Georgia State University, and I'm going in undecided, but something I'm looking at is physical therapy. So that's my next step, hopefully.
Yeah, that's good. I know you'll do well. What kind of advice you gonna give to younger classmen?
Younger classmen, just when senior year comes here, it flies by. So just coming into senior year to the juniors, just. You'll want it to end quickly, but right now it's here for me, and it's over quick, so it flies by. So just take advantage of it, like in your classes especially, sports and also that. So just senior year flies by.
Yeah. Best of luck, Nabil.
All right, thank you.
You'll do well.
Thank you.